Welcome to Self-Improvement Sunday. Welcome. Today's quote comes from Seneca, who said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." An opportunity for kindness. I think that far too few people are seeing that opportunity in our world today. And that's something that I would love to change. Hello, my name is Christopher Diarmani. It is a pleasure to have you here. I empower aspiring Christian nonfiction writers to share their trauma to triumph story using a personalized roadmap for writing success so they can share God's blessings with the world. And I'm thrilled to have you along for today's little ride. And we're going to talk about a concept that's really near and dear to my heart, and that is that to become a better writer, we need to become a better human being. And ultimately, that's serves us in every other area of life as well, doesn't it, right? So the more we embrace kindness, the more we grow in empathy, understanding, and compassion. And when we grow in understanding, empathy, and compassion, it becomes really easy to connect with our readers at a really deep level in a way that nothing else can. Nothing else can. Ephesians 4:32 really expresses this well. "And be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, just as God in Christ forgave you." That salvation is a gift that was freely given and freely received. And yet, far too often, we don't extend that same courtesy to the people that we love and care about most. And I would argue that we really need to be aware of this and working towards this every single day. Because being kind is the simplest and easiest way to interact with anyone, let alone the people that we love and care about most. We should want to be expressing that gratitude, that love, that joy, that compassion all of the time. I think if we were, we would not see so much of the hatred and division and nonsense that we're seeing in our world today. So like a good deed, a kind word, that goes so much farther than the fanciest gift you can buy someone. It really does. And as you interact with the people in your life today, work really hard to understand their perspectives and their feelings. Think about your own life. Do you remember a really audacious or really expensive or really fancy gift someone gave you? Or do you remember that one tiny word that someone whispered in your ear when you were at the depths of your despair that turned things around? You're going to remember that person way easier and far longer than the person who gave you some big fancy gift. I would almost guarantee that. We remember how people make us feel. And so in that sense, it's incumbent upon us to make sure that we're leaving other people feeling good about us after we've left the interaction. They're going to remember that far more than anything we ever do for them. So to bring this back to writing, use this in your writing, both in your book and in your book marketing copy, this way of making your reader feel that you truly care about them and the issue that they're facing, and that you've been where they are. And what you want today is to figure out how to help them get out of that pit of despair and into that life that they deserve. Make your reader feel how much you value them and how desperately you want to help them climb out of that valley of despair, out of that pit they're in today, and into the life that they deserve. The life that you've earned your way into by going from that story of trauma to triumph, through overcoming all of those challenges that faced you at your darkest hour, that you now want to share with those success principles with someone else to help get them out. It's a beautiful calling, and it's one that I wholeheartedly endorse. It's one of the reasons I do these videos, is because I want to pay that forward to anyone and everyone out there. So I hope you found that useful today. I would love to have you join me on social media. All the links to all my social media platforms can be found at writingcoach.pro/Christopher. And just, no matter what's going on in your day today, take a moment and find the opportunity for kindness that's standing right in front of you. Do that. All right? I'll see you again